ॐ सहना भवतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यं करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहैः। ॐ शान्तिः शान्तिः शान्तिः। ॐ नमो ब्रह्मादिभ्यो ब्रह्मविद्या सम्प्रदायकर्तृभ्यो वंशऋषिभ्यो महद्भ्यो नमो गुरुभ्यः। ॐ नमः प्रणवार्थाय शुद्धज्ञानैकमूर्तये निर्मलाय प्रशान्ताय दक्षिणामूर्तये नमः। ॐ सदाशिवसमारम्भां व्यासशङ्करमध्यमाम् अस्मदाचार्यपर्यन्तां वन्दे गुरुपरम्पराम्। ॐ शङ्करं शङ्कराचार्यं केशवं बादरायणं सूत्रभाष्यकृतौ वन्दे भगवन्तौ पुनः पुनः। ॐ श्रुतिस्मृतिपुराणानामालयं करुणालयं नमामि भगवत्पादशङ्करं लोकशङ्करम्। ॐ समस्तब्रह्मविद्याचार्येभ्यो ऋषिभ्यो मुनिभ्यो गुरुभ्यो देवताभ्यो नमः। परब्रह्मणे नमः। श्रुतिमात्रे नमः। श्री वेदव्यास वैशंपायन याज्ञवल्क्य आद्य शंकरादिगुरुभ्यो नमः। समस्त गुरुनाम देवतानां कृपया उपनिषदुक्त ब्रह्मात्मैक्य बोधस्य अस्मिन् क्षणे एव वाप्त्यर्थं सनातनधर्मस्य वैदिक संस्कृतेः पुनरुत्थान पुनर्जागरण विश्वव्याप्त्यर्थं विश्वशान्ति विश्वकल्याणार्थं च समस्त साधकानां भक्तानां विघ्ननिवारण शक्तिप्रदान साधना अवाप्त्यर्थं छान्दोग्य उपनिषदः पारायणं तैत्तिरीय उपनिषदः आद्यशंकर भाष्य समेत अध्ययनं वयं सर्वे करिष्यामहे। आदौ पारायणम् in the Chandogya Upanishad in the 6th chapter. Let us do the chanting from the 10th khanda. Though we chanted 1 or 2 yesterday, again we do. Om Atha Chandogya Upanishad Parayanam Atha Shashtodhyayah Atha Dashamah Khandah. In all these mantras, through various examples, Guru is telling, Guru and Father, same. He is telling the Tattvamasi Vakya Upadesha to Shvetaketu. Dashamah Khandah Imaha Somya Nadyah Purastat Pracyah Sandante Paschat Prachityah Taha Samudrat Samudramevapiyanti Sasamudre Eva Bhavanti Tayatha Tatra Naviduhu Yam Ahamasmi iti एवमेव खलु सौम्य इमाः सर्वाः प्रजाः सतः आगत्य न विदुः सतः आगच्छामहे इति ते इह व्याघ्रो वा सिंहो वा वृको वा वराहो वा कीटो वा पतंगो वा दंशो वा मशको वा यद्यद्भवन्ति तदा भवन्ति स एषः अणिमा एतदात्म्यम् इदगं सर्वं तत्सत्यगं स आत्मा तत्त्वमसि श्वेतकेतो इति भूय एव मा भगवान् विज्ञापयतु इति तथा सौम्य इति उवाच। अथ एकादशः खण्डः अस्य सौम्य महतः वृक्षस्य यः मूले अव्याहन्यात् जीवन् स्रवेत यो मध्ये अव्याहन्यात् जीवन् स्रवेत यो अग्रे अव्याहन्यात् जीवन् स्रवेत स एष जीवेन आत्मना अनुप्रभूतः पीपीयमानः मोदमानः तिष्ठते। अस्य यत् एकागं शाखां जीवः जहाति अथ सा शुष्यते द्वितीयां जहाति अथ सा शुष्यति तृतीयां जहाति अथ सा शुष्यति सर्वं जहाति सर्वः शुष्यति एवमेव खलु सौम्य विद्धीत्य उवाच। जीवापेतं वावा किल इदं म्रियते न जीवो म्रियते इति सह यः एषः अणिमा एतदात्म्यम् इदगं सर्वं तत्सत्यगं स आत्मा तत्त्वमसि श्वेतकेतो इति भूय एव मा भगवान् विज्ञापयतु इति तथा सौम्येति होवाच। अथ द्वादशः खण्डः न्यग्रोधफलम् अतः आहरेत् इदं भगव इति भिन्दि इति भिन्नं भगवः इति किमत्र पश्यसि इति अन्व्यः इव इमा धानाः भगवैति आसाम् अंग एकां भिन्दी इति भिन्नाः भगवैति किमत्र पश्यसि इति न किञ्चन भगवः इति तगं होवाच यं वै सौम्य एतम् अणिमानं न निभालयसे एतस्य वै सौम्य एषः अणिम्नः एवं महान्यग्रोधः तिष्ठति श्रद्धस्व सौम्य इति स एषो अणिम एतदात्म्यम् इदगं सर्वं तत्सत्यगं स आत्मा तत्त्वमसि श्वेतकेतो इति भूय एव मा भगवान् विज्ञापयतु इति तथा सौम्येति होवाच अथ त्रयोदशः खण्डः लवणमेतत् उदके अवधाय अथ मा प्रातरुपसीद अथ इति सः तथा चकार तगं होवाच यत् दोषा लवणम् उदके अबाधा अंग तदाहर इति तद्धावं मृष्य न विवेद यथा विलीनमेव अंग अस्य अन्ताद् आचाम इति कथमिति लवणमिति मध्याद् आचाम इति कथमिति लवणमिति अन्तादाचाम इति कथमिति लवणमिति अभिप्रास्य एतद् अथ मा उपसीदथ इति तद्ध तथा चकार तच्चश्वत् संवर्तते तगं उवाच अत्र वाव किल सात् सौम्य सत् सौम्य न निभालयसे अत्र एव किल इति स एषः अणिम एतदात्म्यम् इदगं सर्वं तत्सत्यगं स आत्मा तत्त्वमसि श्वेतकेतो इति भूय एव मा भगवान् विज्ञापयतु इति तथा सौम्येति होवाच अथ चतुर्दशः खण्डः यथा सौम्य पुरुषं गन्धारेभ्यः अभिनद्धाक्षमानीय तं ततः अतिजने विसृजेतो स यथा तत्र प्राङ्वोदङ्वाधराङ्वा प्रत्यङ्वा प्रध्मायीतां भिन्नद्धाक्ष आनीतः अभिनद्धाक्षः विसृष्टः तस्य यथा विनहनं प्रमुच्य प्रब्रूयात् एतां दिशं गन्धाराः एतां दिशं व्रज इति स ग्रामात् ग्रामं पृच्छन् पंडितो मेधावी गन्धारान् एव उपसम्पद्येत एत सम्पद्येत सम्पद्येत एवम् एव इह आचार्यवान् पुरुषो वेद तस्य तावदेव चिरं यावत् न विमोक्षे अथ सम्पत्स्ये इति स य एषः अणिमा एतदात्म्यम् इदगं सर्वं तत्सत्यगं स आत्मा तत्त्वमसि श्वेतकेतो इति भूय एव मा भगवान् विज्ञापयत्विति तथा सौम्येति होवाच अथ पञ्चदशः खण्डः पुरुषगं सौम्य ओतोपतापिनं ज्ञातयः पर्युपासते जानासि माम् इति तस्य यावत् न वाङ् मनसि संवद्यते मनः प्राणे प्राणस्तेजसि तेजः परस्यां देवतायां तावत् जानाते अथ यदा अस्य वाङ् मनसि संपद्यते मनः प्राणे प्राणस्तेजसि तेजः परस्यां देवतायाम् अथ न जानाते स एष अणिमा एतदात्म्यम् इदगं सर्वं तत्सत्यगं स आत्मा तत्त्वमसि श्वेतकेतो इति भूय एव मा भगवान् विज्ञापयत्विति तथा सौम्येति होवाच अथ षोडशः खण्डः पुरुषगं सौम्य ऊत हस्तगृहीतम् आनयन्ति अपहार्षीत् स्थेयमाकर्षीत् परशुम् अस्मै तपता इति स यदि तस्य कर्ता भवति तथ एव अनृतम् आत्मानं कुरुते सः अनृताभिसन्दः अनृतेन आत्मानम् अन्तर्धाय परशुं तप्तं प्रतिगृह्णाति सः दह्यते अथ अन्यते अथ यदि तस्या कर्ता भवति तत एव सत्यम् आत्मानं कुरुते तत्सत्याभिसन्दः सत्येन आत्मानम् अन्तर्धाय परशुं तप्तं प्रतिगृह्णाति स न दह्यते अथ मुच्यते स यथा तत्र नादाहि एतैतद् आत्म्यम् इदगं सर्वं तत्सत्यगं स आत्मा तत्त्वमसि श्वेतकेतो इति तद्ह अस्य विजज्ञौ इति विजज्ञौ इति ओम शान्तिः 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 ओम श्री कृष्ण यजुर्वेदान्तर्गत तैत्तिरीय आरण्यकान्तर्गत Taittiriya Upanishad Yasmad Jatam Jagat Sarvam Yasminneva Pradiyate Yenedam Dharyate Chaiva Tasmai Jnanatmane Namaha Yairime Guru Purvam Padavakya Pramanatah Vyakhyatāh Sarva Vedantāh Tān Nityam Pranatosmyaham तैत्तिरीयकसारस्य मयाचार्य प्रसादतः विस्पष्टार्थरुचीनां हि व्याख्येयं संवृणीयते ॐ शान्तिमन्त्रः ॐ सहनाववतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यङ्करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहैः ॐ शान्तिः 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 ॐ अथ ब्रह्मानन्दवल्लिद्वितीया अथ शान्तिमन्त्रः. Chant it 3 times. Om Sahana Vavadu Sahano Bhunakto Sahaviryam Karavavahai Tejasvinavadhetamastu Ma Vidvishavahai Om Shanti 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 Om Sahana Vavadu Sahano Bhunakto Sahaviryam Karavavahai Tejasvinavadhetamastu मा विद्विषावहैः ॐ शान्तिः 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 ॐ सहना भवतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यं करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहैः ॐ शान्तिः शान्तिः शान्तिः. Salutations to the entire Guru Parampara, Rishi Parampara, to our Devatas, Ishta Devatas, Parabrahma, Shruti Mata. Salutations to Veda Vyasa, Vaishampayana, Yagnavalkya, Adya Shankara, and all our Gurus. In the first Prathama Shiksha Valli, in the 12 Anuvakas, exhaustively the Upasanas were taught. Now, when one is expected to be qualified, Brahma Vidya is taught in the second Brahmananda Valli onwards. Now, like in world also, any of the activities we do, constructions we make, assemblage we do of the things, every aspect of it has to be fully taken into account and care. For example, a building is made out of bricks. So many bricks have put properly. One brick I will put loose, or if one is negligent about that, is not enough for the whole building to collapse. So, as much each brick was kept properly, even this brick also to be kept properly. If this is not kept, all the around bricks also get affected. All of them see that the total building is collapsed. So to a rocket launching, 99.999% are perfect, but 0.01%, if it is not correct, the Chandrayaan 2 up to some kilometers to distance it has gone, but it did not land properly. In the same way, when a doctor does the operation or surgery, even after the operation is over, while making the stitches, even if it goes little wrong, then the problem is there. So too a vehicle is made. To every part, how many hundreds of parts are there in it? Every part has to be properly placed. A cell phone or a laptop, any machinery for that matter, every part has to be fully managed. Then only the total thing will work. In the same way, when a other profession also does his professional work, he'll have to take care of every aspect of it. So too in spirituality, it's not bits and pieces. Okay, some things we do well, other things we don't care at all. Spirituality also is a building, it's a construction. Here also, every sadhaka must know that he'll have to make every brick of sadhana so perfect that it is helping the total building of our spiritual evolution. Nowhere we can take anything for granted or light. So, the knowledge aspect of it, the upasana aspect of it, the self discipline, niyantrana aspect of it, the service of hours outside through our duty aspect, and each one of them the crystal clear understanding. what I have to do, what I have not to do, how long I have to do, where I have to give up this, where I have to take up the next one. About everything, the precision of the clarity should be there, as well as when implementing, we can't take anything lighter. Like a building collapses, a seeker may not collapse, but then he will not progress, he will not proceed ahead effectively, efficiently, giving him the joy of doing and growing. So, when we study Gita, every chapter, every shloka, samagra, understanding and knowing what is due for us as sadhana. So, too, when we study the Bhagavatam, how Krishna Bhagavan was telling about how this Bhagavat has to be given value and importance, then only it will yield us the result of Jnanam and Moksha. So to here also, when we are studying the Brahma Vidya, the Upanishads, every mantra given by the Rishi, every bhashya given by the Bhashyakara has to be reverentially, respectfully dealt with single thought that it is most essential for me to exhaustively understand it and practice it to get the blessings or the benefit. There should never be any hesitation or doubt or half hearted application. Then he will never grow. That is why invoking the grace of Mitra, Varuna, Adi were made in the beginning, and every Anuvaka guided in the first Pratama Shiksha Valli. Toward the end, again, as a gratitude to all the Devatas, the mantras is uttered. Mantras are uttered. Here also, when we are entering into the second Brahmananda Valli, every aspect is important. And the first foremost aspect is what? Ki who is giving knowledge and acharya, who is receiving is a vidyarthi or shishya. So the first thing which can never be neglected is the proper tuning of both of them, heart to heart tuning, with each one knowing their own purpose, each one knowing the other's purpose, each one relating in such a beautiful manner that the purpose is fulfilled. If those maturities are not there, if you are vague, careless at that level, that the Guru is not taking disciple into confidence and taking care of all his knowledge and ignorance, giving vidya to him, instructions to him, then that Guru cannot be effective. So, to a disciple, when he is not surrendered to the Guru completely, he is very chanchala so much that sometimes he comes, sometimes doesn't come, sometimes listens, sometimes doesn't listen. And first of all, doesn't have the Acharya Bhava or Guru Bhava only in the heart. Is it not? Then how can there be a tuning? Even to a doctor, when you have that tuning that he'll cure my disease, he is a well learned doctor. If this bhava is not there, we don't even tell what is our problem to him properly. First step. Then only he will tell us for tests. He will see the diagnosis. Then only he will treat us. But भाव ही नहीं है डॉक्टर के प्रति, the lawyer के प्रति. Nowhere we have. In the same way, Guru bhava ही नहीं है. Then how can the disciple tune, surrender and do whatever he says? So to the Guru ki shishya bhava hai nahi, so he will also not mind that much. Like in many families, the unfortunate thing, the wife loses the husband bhava in him, but just out of fear to the society, they continue staying. So to the husband loses that bhava, she's a wife and all. Again, social obligation, they're together. What a funny thing that is, there's no joy at all. So, this first mantra, that's how invoking the grace of the Almighty through the Om or our own Ishta Devata, and then the five pratignas are made, five prayatnas are done, five prarthanas are done, so that till the Muktanubhava comes to disciple, the Guru Shishya are in such a cordial, wonderful togetherness. In them, in the word used here, saha together, we can see they as an individuals are merging and becoming one unit for achieving the goal for which they are together. called as communicating of the Brahma Vidya. So the giver is as important as the receiver is as important as giver. Both put together should give importance to the transferring of the knowledge. Heart in heart. You know, government should take from the public taxes. Public should be ready to give. And then government should provide all the facilities for the public. And then that should help the janta. In this way, undoubtedly, when this interaction relation is there, where is the problem between Praja and government? I am giving my taxes and you are giving me my facilities. Very good. Here also the same thing. Is that every bit is not taken care, and everywhere if the integration is not there, then the transformation of the knowledge converting into wisdom through the practice and experience, these subtle beautiful things never happen. Please remember, whichever the part of the world we are in, whichever the work or program, we should first thing is learn to tune, lose the individuality, become one with the activity. Through contribution, make the whole program successful and you also enjoy. That's called a yajna bhavana. All the time throughout life, we have to be in that spirit of yajna, whether we are in a work or in a travel or in any of the occupation that time. So here also we are seeing this beautiful, most simple looking but profound mantra. All the deep commitments between the guru and disciple for the ultimate goal are made. So Sahanau Avato. In that, till yesterday, what we saw, let that Omkara Rupa Ishta Devata protect both of us from all the non positivities we discussed. Another protection is what which can learn today is what the guru should protect the disciple from any of the falls happens to him or any of the troubles problems come to him. It's protection. So guru's protection of disciple is at the physical level by giving him the food if he is in the gurukula. At the other level, when his inspiration motivation is going down, again you have to reinstate it because prakriti hai. What time what mood comes you don't know. So he should take the disciple into confidence, who is losing confidence, and build it again, introduce the confidence in him. That is how the guru should protect the disciple and the sadhaka in the disciple, jignasu in disciple, taking him to confidence. That should be guru's protection of the disciple. So to disciple should protect the guru. How he protects the guru? By taking the needs of the guru, taking care of the needs of the guru. If that is done, the guru is relaxed to do the work of teaching. And also at the time of any ill health to guru and all, the disciple take care. More than that, the protection of the disciple of the guru is in the guru. The desire to teach should be sustained. For that, the disciple also has to come to his expectation level and tune. In this way, हमें protect करना है. Further, the third way of protection, which is just elongation of the subject only, is what? Ki among the other disciples or in the world around, you have like a mother and father protect their child. हमारा बच्चा है बस. Even if he does mistake, somehow they justify, they pull him, they save him. कुछ गड़बड़ किया हो के पकड़ा गया. So then they will go and talk to those whoever have caught him and then give whatever money to be given, challan, whatever to pay, they bring. The parents protect children. So too the guru should protect the child from any of the even worldly problems of humiliations or insults or something who does which is done to him by others, any harm done. Because he has given up or left his parents and everyone, came to Gurukula, accepting Guru is a complete protector. So too the Shishya should protect the self-respect and respect of the Guru, wherein where anybody is talking ill about the Guru, he should have the correct answer and explanation to them and shut their mouth. This is also avatu protection. It's my guru. You have to protect your guru. You have to protect your guru parampara. You have to protect the guru tattva. You have to protect the shastra. Hindus lack in it. Protection of their own religion, their own guru parampara, shastra parampara, not up to the mark. If nobody does it, it would have not been even in this beautiful position. So they are doing, but much, much more is required. So in this way, Sahanau Avatu Rakshayatu, in that all the things we have seen. Second one was Sahanau Bhunaktu Bhojayatu. We have seen this exhaustively. Ki first Bhojayatu is let there be joy of studying together. Second is what? That study give the Bhojana's result of removal of the hunger of the knowledge, then giving the trupti also of having the knowledge, and it should give the nourishment to the intellect for it to take correct decisions and actions. That is called as भोजयत. आनंद है भोजन का अर्थ. भोजन का अर्थ ये भी है कि तुष्टि पुष्टि संतुष्टि होना चाहिए ना. क्षुधा निवृत्ति तुष्टि एंड पुष्टि. These are the three things done when we take the food. So here bhunaktu bhojayatu, the kshuddha is hunger, hunger of wanting to have knowledge. He is satiated. Second one is the tushti, contentment game, that I gain the knowledge. Then the pushti, this knowledge is empowering him to take right decisions and actions in world or life to be safe and progressive. This is the second meaning of Sahana Puraktu. And in this also, like Sahana Bhavatu, the Lord we pray to him, Om Rupa Ishta Devata, please bless both of us to have the Bhunaktu in our lives as long as we are together. That prayer we have done. But mutually also, the Bhunaktu aspect, not the opposite of aspect. The Guru should keep the disciple in good humor, making him happy, joyful by various means of respecting him, valuing him, loving him, being kind to him. If the Guru is not making the disciple happy, if he is very angry type, cranky type, very too much strict beyond the limits and all, then the disciples won't stay. They go away. So therefore, bhojayatu means that. And the other meaning of bhojayatu of the Guru is what? He should keep on, like again mother serves the food. और चाहिए पूछती है. पेट भरा कि नहीं पूछती है. अच्छा लगा कि नहीं. Any अतिथि comes to our house, we give them food. That's how we take care. In the same way, the Guru should bhojayatu the Shishya means take him into confidence. Keep asking, like Uddhavaji is asked by Krishna, हे उद्धव कच्चिदेतत् सुदम पार्थ. अर्जुन को पूछा, इधर भी हे ब्रह्म अवधारितम, हे उद्धव अपि उद्धव त्वया ब्रह्म सम्यक अवधारितम. In this way, the Guru should keep the disciple in that mood also by giving that bite of bhojanam. Anand, giving him place to stay in the ashram and giving him the food is one bhojayatu. Keeping him in good happiness is second bhojayatu. Third one is what? The Shastra Bhojana. Is it entering into the disciple or not? Guru should keep on inquiring. And in the Gurukulas and ashramas, like in any of the corporate office also, that sharp, shrewd, subtle officer, even if there are 500 employees, he has got a nazar on all. Hawk's eye, something they call. Nobody misses from his vision. Who is coming at what time, going at what time. He has got his own spies, whatever you call. They give the reports. He has got nowadays too, there are all cameras. And then the CRs are written and their attendance registers are referred. So that way, not even one employee is away from the nazar of the boss. So too, in a college, all the lecturers are under the vigilant observation of the principal. He knows who is coming, not coming, who is doing good work and teaching properly, who is not. In the same way, in the Gurukulas, Even though Guru and Shishya don't meet every day and talk every day. Their talking is only in the class. That also only Guru teaches. Disciple have to listen. There's a very less occasions for the disciple to go and meet Guru, main Guru. There will be secondary acharyas or other assistants who take care of their needs. You know, but then same time, Guru is fully aware of even there are 100 disciples, everybody's health condition, everybody's mind's condition, everybody's participation, contribution, non-participation, disturbance. Guru is so shrewd and sharp, like Puja Gurudev. If in his ashrama, there are 100 people, even during the camps, he is aware with one nazar of everyone and their position, behavior, participation, cooperation, all of that. And continuously rectifying the shortcomings, mistakes, they are made to be comfortable as well as tuned. After making comfortable, they are not tuned, then check them out. Because we are here for a definite purpose. If you are not interested in the purpose, you don't deserve to be here like that. So sahana upanaktu. In the same way, what is the bhojayatu of the disciple of the Guru? He should also make Guru happy by being his own regular and sincere. And also gaining that knowledge makes the Guru happy. Doing the homework makes the Guru happy. In that way, Sahano Bhojayatu is not only the prayer to the Omkara Rupa Ishtadeva to make both of us happy in our stay, but it is a mutual responsibility, pratigna also, and mutual prayatnam also. Consciously, disciple will have to see that the Guru is continuously loving and having Shraddha on him, therefore ready to give the best. We cannot afford to be in Tamoguna throughout our life, especially when we want to evolve. It has to be replaced by the Sattva Guna. Even Rajas also slowly has to be reduced. Shuddha Sattva Guna में ही आध्यात्मिक प्रगति होता है. Without Sattva, only in the zone of Rajas and Tamas Vihar, we can never have the clarity of understandings. We can never do the things properly. Never ever our evolution happens. Take it for granted. And that is why Bhagavan gave us this Patanjali Yoga Darshanam, where slowly we will study this step by step how the chitta vrittis of tamasic rajasic are reduced and you are in the Shuddha Sattva to be able to study Shastra, imbibe them for ourselves, think and know what exactly the sadhanas to be done, and they are done also till the goal is reached. Sahanau Bhunakto is also it's a responsibility. It is at home also. The Lord should see that the wife and husband are happily living सातों जन्म तक. सेम टाइम इन दोनों को भी अपना कमिटमेंट लेना है. The meaning of Bhunaktu, as we explained now, he should commit to make her happy and she should make him. That's so in a beautiful manner they can live even if 2000 years they live happily. Here also Sahana Bhunaktu explained. Now Sahaviryam Karavavahai is exhaustively studied. That he each has his duty to do. That duty Guru disciple both should do. And Viryam Karavavaha is what? कि सह वीर्यम विद्या निमित्तम सामर्थ्यम करवावहै निर्वर्तयावहै. सो विद्या पाने के लिए जो सामर्थ्य हमको लाकर उपयोग करना है कॉल्ड एज मेहनत, मे वी डू इट म्यूचुअली परफेक्टली. So too the Vidya should later on give us Samarthya, or the study should later on give us Vidya Samarthya, which has Samarthya to eliminate the Avidya and give us the Moksha. Here also Viryam Sahakaravavahai is what? In the efforts of the Guru, the disciple will have to cooperate. His own work he will do, cooperate with the Guru in whatever the way it is required. You know, sahavirya, mehnat karna, by which the Guru's work becomes easier. Of his own study, contemplation, be ready with the matter or material and teach us, whichever is required. Sahaviryam Karavava. Don't leave it to Guru everything. Like organizing all the sthala of the discussion, and nowadays organizing all the technical things which are required, all the electronic things and all. It is a Viryam from the disciple standpoint to help the Guru. Apart from the other effort of what we were studying already, his mind, intellect, everything is kept intact, his interest is very intact. He is putting his own due effort of doing the homework. In the class also is very attentive listening, has got his own pen, paper and writing the points. These are all the efforts from the disciple. The physical level efforts, the mind level efforts, the intellectual efforts, Viriam, everything the disciple has to do. So he should be cooperative to Guru Maharaj. So to Sahaviryam Garavavahai, disciple also should be helped by the Guru in making his mehnat reduced. So Vidya Nimittam Samarthyam Karavavahai Nirvartayavahai. This one more thing what we should not miss, and we will miss if we don't say is what? Ki beautiful word used here. Vidya Nimittam Samarthyam. What is the word used here? You see? Karavavahai. What is the explanation given to the word Karavavahai? Nirvartayavahai. Therefore, Samarthyam Karavavahai, Samarthyam Nirvartayavahai. Means in what? Vidya Nimittam means for the sake of gaining the Vidya. Samarthyam means what? The due efforts to be done. Karavavahai, Nirvartayavahai. Whatever the due efforts are required there, those due efforts for gaining Vidya, both of them should put. सामर्थ्यम निर्वर्तयावा है मतलब क्या है? विद्या पाने के लिए जितना मेहनत ड्यू एफर्ट लगानी है उतना करना. Half of the effort put and 100% result expected, then if doesn't come, then getting disappointed, then withdrawing from the activity, it is all a person of failure. It is his attitude. So I want some 10,000 rupees to earn. To earn 10,000 rupees, this much of the samarthya I have to do karavavahai nirvartayavahai. I do for 4,000 and I say only 4,000 came. Having disappointed that way, and 6,000 is not there, therefore work is not accomplished. It is not a maturity. 10,000 पाने के लिए this much मेहनत you have to do. The conviction inside कि I will do the work to get 10,000 and doing it. It is called as sahaviryam samarthyam vidya nimittam karavavahai nirvartayavahai. Then it's a broad word. Again, it includes so many aspects in it. Each one we cannot explain again exhaustively. A hint is given. Means what? Whatever the efforts are to be done for Praptiya Vidya, all we have to do. Again, in that, the body management, the mind management, the workload management, the homework management, all are required for the Vidya to be retained by the disciple. So those due efforts for putting them, the commitment is called as Samarthyam Karavavahai is equal to Samarthyam Nirvartayavahai. That means what? Never be lazy not to put the required efforts. Never be distracted not to put the required efforts. Rather, without laziness and distraction, putting the required efforts, underline the word, putting the due efforts. And the sad state of affairs of every of the seeker in the initial days is what? Without any doubt, even though we have the capacities, but then all those energies, capacities are poured out and wasted in the opposite channels, and because of which we don't put the due efforts in the gaining of the Tattva Vidya, Atma Vidya, Brahma Vidya. That is why always the Vedanta Jnana is vague only, incomplete only, not clear only, non inspiration only, therefore forgetting. How many years we study, yet nothing remained in the mind because we never took a commitment. that we will do all the things to be done for the Vidya to come and stay in my heart. We are careless brand, negligent brand. We are always in the pramada mood of tamoguna. Not a due value is given, therefore not a due efforts are put. Therefore, whatever the value and effort we give are put, that only the result comes to us. How can it come more than that? 100 रुपए का काम करो तो 500 नहीं मिलता, 100 ही मिलता है. In fact, among all these 5 points here said, this central one is very important. Here sahanavatu sahanavanaktu, here tejasvinavadita vastu mavidishavahai. In between is called as sahaviryam karavavahai. This central point is more important. We should recognize that this particular achievement needs this particular efforts, and we should be committed to put all those efforts to achieve it. Nirvartayavahai, samarthyam karavavahai. Samarthyam is effort. Karavavahai is to put. Nirvartayavahai is to put. Don't leave any stone unturned for the work to be done. Like Puja Gurudev, when he took up the samstha work, every effort for expanding this samstha to serve the world, he has put it. 24 घंटा उनका काम, ये काम को कैसे विजय पथ में ले जाना और कर्तव्य पथ पे ले जाना. Now it is changed as कर्तव्य पथ. Is it how it is to be successful and sustainingly successful? Samarthyam. In fact, we have not even listed out the required things to be done to make this project of studying Shastra successful. The quality of the intellect, the quality of the mind, the aspect of the health, the management of the time, इन सारे चीज़ों का हमने कहाँ खैर किया, कदर किया, वैल्यू किया अभी तक? We have not put due efforts. We are coming to the class and going from class. ये तो हो रहा है. But other due efforts, whatever are required, we have to do. So to everywhere. If you want to have a very healthy, happy family life, you have to make those due efforts. Earn money, love them, forgive them, tolerate them, go through all the prarabdha. It's all take the responsibility. These are all Viryam Mehnat required. Anywhere lacking of effort, there will be problem. So let us pray. Hey Bhagavan, give us the buddhi first to understand what are the efforts compulsorily to be put for our spiritual sadhana, adhenam, and give us strength and energy and dimag also to do those things without distraction, without laziness, without excuses, for any reason. There are 1,000 reasons for not doing the due efforts. Simple thing. I don't like Swamiji, therefore I will not do what he says. Ho gaya. Many people just because likes, dislikes, they don't do the due efforts. You know, that day when the wife doesn't like the husband, she'll not make the khana properly. Okay. Like that, there are many things, reasons, hundreds of them, which block our efficiency in our practice. ड्यू एफर्ट नहीं करने देते हैं बहुत सारे हमारे गलत विचार या गलत बाकी जो भी रीजन है. सो सहवीर्यम करवावहै, वी हैव सीन टुडे कि विद्या निमित्तम सामर्थ्यम करवावहै निर्वर्तयावहै. So I must do more efforts now to thoroughly study this text with Bhashyam and with all examples. I have to give this information to the best of my ability and the need. This is my Viryam should be. Vidya nimittam samarthyam nirvartayavahai karavavahai. So to yourself. You know, in this world you can see whether whichever the field, good or bad fields, or good field may be bad karma karna. Those who are fully engrossed in that, they only are able to do efficiently. They are able to enjoy the work and they are able to even succeed in the work. You know, in this world, many people, they start business. But due effort they don't put. Usually वो grow होता ही नहीं, it is stagnant. ये दिमाग लगाओ ना, क्या करे, क्या करना चाहिए, कैसे पब्लिसिटी करना है, हाउ टू अट्रैक्ट द पीपल। बैठे रहते दुकान में, कोई आके खरीदे तो हो जाए, नहीं तो नहीं। ऐसा नहीं होता काम। Nowadays, though, you have to do lot of efforts of publicity, lot of efforts of giving best things to the public to attract them. It's all required, and whoever are doing, they are excelling. And as long as they are doing, they are in the top position. That group of people, when they are there, full of inspiration and due work done, that company flourishes. When that team goes away, the next team coming is not so committed in the efforts, etc. Slowly, the position of that comes down. That is, in the world, you see, there are top rankings to given to everything: education institutes, industries, production units, but nothing of them remain on the top all the time. A time comes where the team goes away, other team come. If they are not efficient, then the performance is reduced. पॉलिटिक्स में भी हर जगह पे हम देखते हैं. So, sahaviryam karavavahai, what the take home point for us? We have to understand and put the due efforts for the vidya prapti. देख लो. And most important due effort, what I feel personally, is protecting the mind from worldliness and making it more and more spiritual. There's a due effort required. Otherwise, the going inside in the understanding and in meditation will not happen. Our listening will be only superficial, mechanical, not even information gathered by us. Our listening is only superficial. That's why Medhaya Pehitaha, what is said by our Guru there in the fourth Anuvaka, is so important. Laukika Prajna will never allow us to go deep into the understandings, practices, and experiences of spiritual truths. This is a fact, that's it. Because the faculties of mind, intellect are extroverted when we are in the Laukika Prajna. And for spirituality, they have to be introverted. So much of importance given to this outer world, it is never introverted, our antakaran. So then that's why the need of viveka and vairagya. Some places with the contentment, we have to stop few things. If that is not done, always extroverted. That maturity is real maturity. Like how many hours of the day of hours is wasted in any of these electronic things, etc. I'm just giving any example. Each one will have their own. But we have gone through it, it is enough, it is always like that. I am contented, no more. Unless this type of thinking and decision is made, we cannot come out of our so much of extrovertedness. We can never be duly putting effort for our introverted spiritual sadhana. सबके लिए वही है. Like if I have to talk to you about the Shastras very deeply and all, I also have to withdraw from all that, fully focus on this. If I don't do it, I can't justify. I can't have my own joy of teaching. If I am not happy, how can you be happy, the listeners? Due efforts. Each job demands its quota of efforts. Keep on doing, never give up. I love this point. Sahavirankar Baba hai. Please, as I said in the introduction, every part in the machinery is important, being put in its own place. Every brick is important in the construction of the buildings. Therefore, every sadhana is important in the entire spiritual journey. Every topic is important in the study of Shastra. Here also, as much important is Sahana Avatu, so much important is Sahana Gunaktu. Equally important is Sahaviryam Karavava. No sadhana should be neglected or devalued. मेहनत नहीं किया तो फिर बात बनता नहीं. ड्यू एफर्ट. विद्या निमित्तम सामर्थ्यम करवावहै निर्वर्तयावहै. Done. Now come to the fourth point. Tejasvinau adhitam astu. So, Tejasvi now avayoho adhitam. Now avayoho adhitam Tejasvi su adhitam astu. We saw yesterday Artha Jnana Yogyam asti ityartha. We explained it exhaustively. Now adhitam means the study done by both of us. Tejasvi astu. What is the meaning of Tejasvi astu? Suadhitam astu. What is the Suadhitam astu? Artha Jnana Yogyam astu. Means our efforts put to study the Shastra should become Artha Jnana Yogyam. What is Artha Jnana Yogyam? First is the Jnana Yogyam. Jnana Yogyam is clearly, doubtlessly, it is understood. Artha Yoga means what? It should be practical, and when it is practiced, it should be prayojanakari. So now adhitam tejasvi astu. Now adhitam prayojanakari astu. Now adhitam su adhitam astu. Now adhitam arthajnana yogyam asti ityartha. तेजस्वी का अर्थ क्या है? अर्थ ज्ञान होना चाहिए. अर्थ ज्ञानम. Artha is being meaningful, fruitful. Jnana means understanding. Now aditam jnanamastu means when we study, the study should be done so beautifully that it should become our doubtless personal direct jnana. We are talking about intellectual jnanam. And that jnanam should inspire us to do the sadhana and reach the goal that is called as artham here. Some places jnana yogyam hota hai, understood, but there is not much prayojanam in that. And what is the prayojanam in adhyatmikata? Only atma prapti and moksha, nothing less than that. Therefore, our study or knowledge should become so tejasvi that see now aditam tejasvi astu means what? Our study should be so sharp, so bright, so brilliant, so dynamic. This is the meaning of now aditam astu, tejasvi astu. Bhashyakara explains what is the meaning of so bright, so brilliant the study should be. What is the purpose? That in the dynamic, bright, brilliant, active involvement of the study, it should lead to the jnanam, and also the jnanam should be inspiring enough for us to practice, and that practice should give us artham. So knowledgeable होना चाहिए, fruitful भी होना चाहिए. ज्ञान योगमस्तु योग्यमस्तु अर्थ योग्यमस्तु. Purposeful study of anything is of what use? Every study should give knowledge, every knowledge should be practical, every practical knowledge or practice should give us the artham, prayojanam. निष्प्रयोजन नहीं होना चाहिए. समझदारी ना हो और साधना नहीं होगा, सिद्धि नहीं मिली. ऐसा नहीं होना है हमारा अधितम. Our adhitam should be tejasvi. So put in such a way the studies efforts that definitely the jnanam is gained and it is being used also with full inspiration, and the result of it, the artham, the prayojanam also siddha. Okay, and in this also our adhyanam is of two types. One is direct paramatma sambandhi adhyanam, where his lakshanas are told. We will see now. Then to discover this Paramatma, how we have to manage, understand and transcend the Pancha Koshas or any Upadhis is told. About also that our Jnana should be Tejasvi. And this knowledge should inspire us to achieve both. That we have really did the things to be done and detached from the Panchakoshas, and we have done the sufficient effort also to recognize our essential self. That's how our adhitam should be. That powerful should be the adhenam. How now adhitam tejasvi astu. Navaditam Teja means Tejas is Pragalbhyam. Teja Pragalbhya means the ability to influence, inspire. Like the Ojasvi, Tejasvi, word of order given by the army commander. Forward march. The sound sunte hain. Immediately they just move. That's called Tejasvi. The command has power and the power is given to the command. हाँ भैया आगे बढ़ो पीछे मुड़ो ऐसा नहीं बोलते वो लोग. तेजस्वी से कहते हैं. You can see in every word, every expression of Puja Gurudev, the Teja. Bhagavan Rama, Bhagavan Krishna, they're always Tejasvi and Ojasvi every moment of their life. They made their life like that. From so many lives, they're going on doing. It is achieved in one life. We are lucky to come in contact with them to get the inspiration and all inputs, initiations. So now means we both. Adita means the study which we have done with Sahanavatu, Sahanavabhunaktu, Saviryam Garbhavahe. The earlier three को यूज करके जब हमने शास्त्र का अध्ययन किया, इन विच द अन्वय वाला परमात्मा लक्षण भी बताएंगे, द व्यतिरेक वाला पंचकोश और उसको कैसे जोड़ना बताएंगे. All that adhitam should be tejasvi. What is tejasvi? Artha jnana yogyamastu. Means what? There is no doubt in the understanding of it. And that understanding should push us into the sadhana, whatever duly to be done, till the artha, the prayojana siddhi happens. So information level में भी वो पक्का होना है, inspiration level में भी वो पक्का होना है. That knowledge, that adhitam. It's little important, little trickish it is. Hope you are catching. Like somebody tells me about some place, Tejasvi Vachan se, he told me. Then I got the jnanam of it. But I am not getting the artha or prayojana or inspired sufficient to go there. ठीक है भाई, तुमने कहा वो अच्छा है, मैं मान लिया, लेकिन मेरे को मन नहीं जाने को. Then I will never go and enjoy it. Therefore, the speaker should speak in such a way that not only is giving me the jnanam, but he is giving me inspiration to go and enjoy that place. That's called prayojanam. So, what we study not only give us information and not stay at the information level, but it should give us such an inspiration that we do the said sadhana and make it fruitful, called as artham. Artha jnana yogyam astu iti artha. See, when you pause and try to catch the meaning of words, then only we will feel what Bhagavan is trying to say. Is it not? Many a times, people go to various yajnashalas to listen to various Mahatmas pravachana on various shastra. तो ज्ञान योग्यम हो गया, but not sufficient to push them with initiative into sadhana. So the guru should, with this attitude, tell that when I am communicating the knowledge, not only the knowledge should reach without doubt to disciple, but that should inspire them to do the sadhana and reach the goal. This is called as navaditam tejasvi astu. तेज का अर्थ समझना भी, प्रैक्टिस करना भी, फल पाना. So to the disciple should come same attitude. Not that देखेंगे क्या बोलेंगे, सुनेंगे, अगर समझ में आया और अच्छा लगा तो करेंगे, नहीं तो नहीं. If this way, if you come, you don't attend properly. He should come with this attitude. He not only thoroughly I understand from Guru what he says, I'll practice and reach out. One point. Second, really when the Guru is giving knowledge and we are getting understanding of it, that jnana yogyata should take us to the initiative of sadhana till the artha yogyata happens to us, that is the result comes to us. Means the inner talking to ourselves. This knowledge I got, it is very inspiring. Therefore, I will do this sadhana. And I get that result. इन दिस वे अर्थ ज्ञान योग में होता है बहुत बार, बट द इंस्पिरेशन टू प्रैक्टिस टू गेट द रिजल्ट वहां अटक जाते हैं. And for that, various reasons are there. The purpose of the prayer is to remove those reasons only. The other things are important. Therefore, this is postponed. Various reasons will be there, because of which, though we gain the jnana, we don't take initiative to do the sadhana to reach to the artha or prayojana or siddhi or success. But let this study of ours should not be like that. Suna, samjha, kiya, paya. That is the meaning of Navaditam Tejasvi Astu. As regard to intellectual knowledge is concerned, it is pakka, bright, brilliant, without even an iota of doubt, fully convinced. First meaning of Tejasvi. Jnana Yogyam. Second meaning of Tejasvi is what? That knowledge would push me exclusively to do only that sadhana till the prayojanam or the artha, the result comes to me. Is it not? The doctors also need to do. He's giving the prescription and treatment to the patient should be Tejasvi. That he will tell this is the disease, this is the problem, this is the medication to be taken in this way, these are the cares to be taken. Equally, the patient also should listen. With the Tejasvikita के साथ उसको सुनना भी है कि doctor is prescribing this medicine and these cares he is taking, telling these are all intellectual knowledge. I will do accordingly and regain my health. If he has that commitment, then the doctor's treatment, patient's taking treatment, both are fulfilled. The Artha Siddhi happens. The Artha Siddhi to a disciple is he should be healthy, and that is what doctors also Artha Siddhi. Everywhere. When the counseling people are counseling the youngsters, whether to take up this subject or that Tejasvi should speak, that the child should be, after all deliberations, should be very clearly convinced about what career he wants to pursue, and he should be able to pursue it throughout life. That's called as now adhitam Tejasvi astu. If the knowledge itself is not clear, a lot of doubts still are remaining, there's no inspiration to do anything, then there's no just or zeal of wanting to achieve. These are all very lower level of spiritual lives. It's very routine. जा रहे आ रहे सुन रहे भूल रहे अब जब भी कर रहे उपासना भी कर रहे there's no तेज at all in that. you know you can see the youngsters also drive the car or scooter. कोई लोग ऐसे चलाते कि अब रोते रोते. But the other fellow is full of tejas. He takes the car, turns, speeds, slows. Life also always should be tejasvi, ojasvi. Tejasvi actually meaning is for inspirational. Inspirational is informative, practical till the goal is reached. So now adhitam tejasvi astu means the eaten food should be so tejasvi that it should give me energy. In the same way, the studied knowledge is so inspirational that I am not only clear about the knowledge, but I am also fully inspired to take initiative. And I took initiative and pursued the sadhana till I reached the artha, the prayojanam. That's called a tejasvi. समझना, इंस्पिरेशन पाना, प्रैक्टिस करना, आखिरी दम तक या आखिरी गोल पहुंचने तक. All that is called as Tejasvi. Now Adhitam, the study done by us should be this way effective. Tejasvi is the effort as well as prayer. Our own pratigna and prayatnam, so to prarthana to Paramatma. This is included in this. Okay. Now the last one is very important one. What it says is ki ma vidvishavahahi. May we not have vidvesha. The spoken, the speaker, the teacher and the taught. Ma vidvishavahahi. देखो 100% faith के साथ कि Guru is Bhagwan only. With that idea we'll have to join the ashram. अगर जाना ही डाउट के साथ जा रहे हैं देखेंगे कौन है कि बाबा जी के दाढ़ी के हिसाब से बोलेंगे हाउ मच इज वाइज एंड ऑल, फिर सोचेंगे कि शुड वी अपॉइंट हिम एज आवर टीचर और डिसअपॉइंट हिम. With this attitude, if you go Sarvanashanam, with full faith, you have to go that Guru is Bhagavan only. After, with that faith, when you join ashram, within few months, because of various reasons, there may arise a chance of any conflict. Once that happens, then the disciple never stays there, he goes away. Even little of misunderstanding, ill feeling happens, the Shraddha between both of them breaks, then the entire communication of the knowledge and inspiration, all of that gets collapsed. Therefore, ma vidvishavahehi, there should not be even an iota of vidvesha, disliking, hatred, even ill feeling between guru and disciple for any reason throughout life. Even if a little bit happens, in a moment's notice, it should be sorted out. That should never be given importance. Any mutual relation, whichever create the vidvesha, that thing should be dropped. Whichever creates the understanding and unity, that should be adopted. And once the vidvesha happens, disliking, hatred, again you can't patch up in this life. ये सड़ा हुआ दिमाग ना सिनेमा में होता है. Original में again you will not have like people who are not regular now. I have lost interest in them. But it will not come again. It depends again if they are regular and all that, etc. What can I do? Is it not? It is not Vidvesha. I'm just telling. How can you, how many times told, requested, come attend? If they don't do, how long anybody can hang on to? Once it happens, reinstating is difficult. Therefore, see to it that it never happens. Never break the Shraddha in the Guru by the disciple, by the Guru in the disciple. Mutually. That the beautiful, this synergy or combo of teaching and learning is broken. ऐसा नहीं होने देना. Then what it makes is मा विद्विषावहै, विद्वेष होने का चांस है, उसको होने नहीं देना. It's the most important thing in life. And in today's world, because of excessive strong ego and selfishnesses, whoever are obstruction to that, immediately we are creating hatred towards them. And one incident of bad bitterness, giving hatred, covering up or removing or making devalued all the thousands of good things done, and that relation is maintained intact. All that goes away with one bad action. प्रेम करना जितना मुश्किल है, प्रेम को मेंटेन करना भी उतना ही मुश्किल है. और उस दौरान थोड़ा भी दरा दरिया कुछ भी कहते हैं पड़ गया, फिर से उसको चिपकाना मुश्किल होता. When the iron gets broken, you can melt it and again bring it together. But the heart gets broken, it is impossible to join. Especially with the Guru and Sishya. Here we are talking that. So most of it is in the hands of disciple only, not in the Guru. Guru has nothing in his own personal. There is less chance for him to get any type of vidvesha toward disciple. The only reason in Guru for the vidvesha and disciple is irregular, insincere, not coming up to the expected level. That is for the disciple only. उसमें गुरु को क्या फायदा है? Okay. Now here he explains to us कि माँ विद्विषावहै ही means क्या होता है कि विद्या ग्रहण निमित्तम, for the transfer of the vidya, they came together. When they came together, they are staying together. During that stay, because of the sporadic incidents of whatever type or nature they are, कि शिष्यस्य आचार्यस्य वा, both of them, pramada krutaatu, because of inadvertence, not deliberately, inadvertence, aparadhatu, any mistake mutually happens, vidvesha praptaha, there is a chance of vidvesha. One day, if the Guru is not in good mood, he may even scold without inquiring whether he has done the thing wrong or not. तो ये प्रमाद कृत दोष हो गया गुरु के तरफ से, अपराध. Then if the disciple takes it too seriously and creates dvesha in about the guru in his heart, कि मैंने गलत किया ही नहीं, गुरु ने मुझको तो डांटा है, कैसे गुरु होते हैं, और उसने किया गलती, उसकी तो प्यार ही कर रहे, then I don't like this guru. Immediately the dvidvesha or the hatred comes. Is it not? For the guru there are 100 reasons. A time पे उठता नहीं, काम करता ही नहीं, पढ़ाई तो ठीक से करता नहीं. So Guru will have many reasons to do the dvesha of disciples. He should not mind. Guru's only goal is to mold him to the best of his abilities and his deservability or arhata, and communicate the knowledge. उसको तैयार करो, उसको विद्या दो. That is the attitude of the Guru. And while doing so, disciples coming from the world with so many samskara, so many lives, in this life also, in the family, how they were living. So, till they get totally tuned to the atmosphere of the ashram, they will definitely do some mistakes. So, Guru with his large heart forgives him, never creates vidvesh. देखो लोग गलती करते हैं, क्षमा कर दो, छोड़ दो, हो जाए, डिस्कनेक्ट हो जाओ, बट डोंट क्रिएट विद्वेष इन द हार्ट, because that goes to disturb us throughout life in all other activities. Like you vidvesh किया मेरे से, so छोड़ो and जाओ, लेकिन don't keep that hatred in the mind. It is in your own interest, because you can go to other guru and learn from him at least. If the vidvesha continues, then every guru you look like that, and nowhere you will go, therefore nowhere you will reach. You will be there where you were, perhaps falling down further. So pramada kruta अपराध होता है. Guru also, as I told you, he will scold, he will give more work, he will give a punishment. He may say something vocally which may hurt the disciple. He may insult him. I mean, to scold disciples in public. It's aparadha, pramada kruta. Taking this, the disciple should not create the vidvesha in his heart for the Guru. So too, so many mistakes disciples do, Guru should not. एक ही क्वालिटी, क्षमा करते जाओ बस, क्योंकि पर्पस अलग है. Let the big purpose should not be defeated because of small issues. See how foolish we are. Because small issues, the great purpose of communication of knowledge we miss by leaving the guru or the classes. Funny, eh? So, pramada krutad aparadat vidvesha praptaha tat shamanaya yam ashihi. This is a prayer for the removal of that any vidvesha generated because of any mistake done by both of them out of pramada. So प्रमाद के कारण किए हुए अपराध के कारण होने वाले विद्वेष को शमन करने के लिए महाविद्विषावह ही ये प्रार्थना किया जा रहा है. महाविद्विषावह. And we all know familiarity breeds contempt. How much or great the other person may be, you keep on contacting that person. Slowly, the respect, reverence which you have in the beginning never is maintained. That's why one of the very important thing in spirituality, which we'll never understand or practice, is what? The point of respect and reverence should never be frequented. That's it. Should never become in proximity to the point of reverence and respect. That's why in all our temples, the idol is kept there. Nobody is allowed except the pujari. If everybody is allowed to touch and all that, फिर उसके दिमाग में वो प्यार प्रेम भक्ति नहीं रहता वो. You know, same thing. Even the guru, shishya, parents, children. If the familiarity becomes uncontrolled, then the respect, reverence goes away. So too with wife and husband. They are also at times have to respect each other, maintain the distance. Then only the love and healthy togetherness continues. But they so frequently are in touch with that they don't have value for each other. Then the contempt हो जाता है बाद में. Point of reverence should never be frequented to maintain that respect, reverence. That's it. That's why you can see Gurudev. When he talks to the devotees, it's totally different mood of joy and all. But when he is with the disciples, they dare not even stand in front of him, even a second extra. He always kept all his disciples all the time away only. कभी भी मौका नहीं दिया उनको. Because the purpose is there different. They have to be given the knowledge, they have to be made as the army men to do this great work of spiritual renaissance, our Sanatana Dharma. So they should be equipped and empowered in that way only. If I give them too much lenience, they'll sit on my head and they won't get inspiration or information from me to do the work. They will take me or why my teachings for granted. He never allowed. He was so strong and shrewd to his disciples. He never spared, he was ruthless. Those who were very close to him, the disciples, they know it. Devotees क्या है उनका काम धंधा है ही नहीं ऐसे टाइम पास के लिए आते so he used to love them, giggle with them, laugh them, make jokes and all. And they also used to take Gurudev so sweet, and they only attached to him, never learn from him. We should not only get love from the Guru, we should get the wisdom, knowledge. So, Ma Vidvishavahi. And any place when we repeatedly visit, the good thing goes away, the bad thing comes. Thank God we don't communicate to each other much. Very good. Maintain like that only. Our purpose is only to study Upanishads. Let that be accomplished. Anything other than that will only disturb our mutual that respect, reverence. Purpose will be defeated. So, कि tat shamanaya yam ashihi ma vidvishavahe iti. And ma eva itaram vidvesham apadyavahai. May we not have any vidvesha towards each other. Because सालों साल साथ में रहते हैं. 5 years, 10 years, 20 years. 20 years a big time. In those years, every day, and it's not that it's an ashram, कितना बड़ा होता है 3, 4, 5, 10 एकड़ में. And continuously there is the work being given to disciple and all. So this all the time there is chance of vidvesha. Sometimes others also, the tail carriers can spoil our mind and all. Very doubt. The other friend may say, Arey, Guru Maharaj told me about you that you are not good. No, enough for that fellow to have the vidvesha toward the Guru कि मेरे बारे में ऐसे कहा उन्होंने. And then he can't ask the Guru, but he maintains that hatred inside. Then with that disturbance in mind, you can never, like if you have disliking to me, do you think you can come to class? Do you think you'll attend? You will listen it carefully or what? सवाल ही नहीं होता. So too, if any of the person in your group is not liked by me is there, my mind is disturbed. I can't teach properly. Some irregular, insincere people, non-committed. मुझे भी मजा नहीं आता ऐसे लोगों को बोलने में. अब मजबूरन बोलते हैं, अब क्या करें, आंख बंद करके बोलो. Come what may, there should never be vidvesha between Guru Shishya. The two things are never become too familiar and only stick to the purpose of communicating the knowledge. And in that, all the sana, savana, mukta, saviryan karva hai, anyway they are included. Guru is sincerely doing his efforts, he is enjoying, he is teaching, disciple also enjoying and learning. वो तो होता ही है. विद्वेष होने नहीं देना. So in that, both of them not only pray to God, to also should take care that Guru should not do anything by which the disciple hates him. Shishya also should be equally careful to do in life in such a way that the Guru doesn't dislike him. Mahavidvishavai. Okay? Now Om Shanti 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 Trihi Vachanam Uktartham. The 3 times Shanti, the meaning is already said in the beginning. That is for the removal of Adhyatmika, Adibhautika, Adidaivika Tapa. Not only that, Vakshamana Vidya Vigna Prashamanartha Yam Shanti. We are going to study the Brahma Vidya. There also No obstructions should come from any sources. Everything should be so prevail, so peaceful and joyful. The entire transaction or communication. For that sake also the Shanti is said. See, avignena hi atmavidya prapti hi ashasyate. Only when there are no obstacles, smooth travel may the atmavidya prapti will happen. Oh, and why should I have the atmavidya which is going to be taught? Tanmulam hi param sreya iti. Only when you get atmavidya, the param sreya called moksha is achieved. That's why. Now, this portion about the three Shantis and these three lines we'll touch tomorrow. Then we enter into Brahmananda Valli's introductory bhashya by Bhagavan Shankara. Then take up the mantras one by one. Thank you. Mhm. Today we'll conclude here. Om 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 Purnamada Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Avashishyate Om Shanti 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 Hari Om Sri Gurubhyo Namaha Paramanashibhyo Parabrahmane Namaha Shruti Matre Namam Tatsat Brahmarpanamastu. Thank you, my dear friends. See you tomorrow. Now let's study our Yoga Darshanam little.